Very light winds.
Mind you, they're going to have to come back this way, aren't they, anyway?
Yeah, I think it's going to be very, very busy at the mark. They've all just picked up a little bit of a breeze, but then when you turn, there's nothing. Down by the tree there. Oh dear. I think we're going to hear the noise of the collision from here.
What is it, 4 of them or 5 of them?
So we're back on the move again. This is the Princess Margaret Canal. It's a Sunday, so quite busy. And we've got a convoy of boats behind us as well. Nice house there for sale, right alongside the canal. Yeah, we're having to go some here because we were quite a long way behind these other yachts. So going south's currently doing 7.3 knots. Just to make sure we get through before they close this bridge again. This is a railway bridge, so it'll be on a schedule. It looks like we're going to get through without it closing on us. Lucky, otherwise this would have been a long wait.
I don't know what the rest were, but she was doing 7.3 knots.
I know, I did see her.
Obviously got a fair amount of run.
Yeah.
When you need to go for it.
Now we're through the railway bridge. The plan is to stick with these 2 yachts in front and have a little convoy there. So back off the speed, 4.5 knots, and just tickle along to Sneek. There's another one where we're having to rush it a little bit because we dropped back behind these 2 yachts because there are a load of motorboats in front of us, so we had to hold back a bit. Anyway, it looks like we're going to get through this one okay. And then we've got to sort out navigation because soon we've got to turn off to Sneek. I always feel nervous when I'm going underneath power lines. Now these are 29.6 metre elevation, and the mast on going south is at 20 metres, so it should clear it absolutely fine, but you know, it always makes me feel nervous. You just can't judge it, you just got to do the maths. Anyway, no sparks, so I guess we're okay. This is some sort of flood defences we're going through here, John, is it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Certainly made me nervous going through there. That was very tight, and of course several impatient Dutchmen trying to overtake on the inside. So now we're into a mere, and we have to follow the red and green buoys right the way through. So there's a ferry in 150 metres, no sailing, have your motor ready, 2-way traffic but we have priority, and intensive Schienenfahrt, whatever that means. But watch out. I think this is what it means. So this is the outskirts of Sneek. As you can see, it's pretty busy. Yeah, I think it's worse than the Hamble Scramble. but at least everyone's under engine and they're all behaving themselves. Well, pretty unusual to be going in with red lights showing. I really don't know what that's all about. I'd normally indicate there's another vessel coming out the other way, but we got green now finally. So we've got a couple more bridges to get to the centre of Sneek, the oldie worldy bit. That's where we're heading. And this is the last bridge into Sneek. I don't know where we're going to moor, presumably round to the left. Morning, another day, another video. So we left Sneek this morning at about 10 to 9. In fact, the first bridge at Sneek didn't open until 9 o'clock, so we had to wait for that one till the man turned up for work to open it. And then we've had another bridge, which I didn't film, and we're now in the canal heading for Stavoren. We've got to be a bit careful with the navigation this morning because a bit further up the canal splits, it starts to get a bit complicated. Big barge coming through. Depth here is 4.6 meters, so yeah, plenty of depth for the barges. This is our turn coming up. Like a nice campsite, so you've got a beach there for the kids, a couple of slides, camper vans, and then lots of moorings for boats. Absolutely ideal. Looks like it'll be a good place for a stopover. Look at that, Pirate Island, fantastic. So up ahead now, the Mere is starting to turn back into a canal. So I guess we must be getting pretty close. So we stayed here over lunch, had a bite to eat. This used to be a hotel complete with restaurant, but now it's a sanctuary for Ukrainian refugees. So people have been coming along to have a bite to eat at the restaurant and finding that the restaurant's actually closed. The restaurant closed because of coronavirus and no business, so it's now being used for refugees, which is a real good use for it, I think. Well, this is the last bridge of our trip. So, Marina Stavoren, our destination. And you can see the barrier that gets you to the Iselmere up ahead. So, sun is setting on another adventure with going south. As today's the last day, and tomorrow we drive back to the UK. We've got the boat in position, ready to be lifted out at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow. She's going to be out for 2 months. And then when John comes back, you can see the lock gates to the Iselmere right down there in the middle of the frame with the red lights. So yeah, that's where going south is going next in September, into the Iselmere. But quite an achievement to bring the boat round from Rendsburg on the Kiel Canal to here in 10 days. That's been pretty good going and a good holiday.